Hey everybody, it's Maureen, Crafty Sky Lady from Massachusetts, coming at ya. I had started a video and then my camera fell and I had to start over. So let's hope I can get it going this time. It's Friday night and it's a little late, but I'm in my back room obviously, and trying to do a paint craft reverse graphic project with you. Reverse graphic. I've been following Deidre on YouTube, who does the whole graphic thing, reverse on little pieces of wood and stuff. So I will talk my way with you about all about it as we navigate into this process, okay? Right now, I'm making her chalk paint recipe, which calls for 1 cup of latex flat paint. I have white. You can use other colors, but she prefers white, and that's what I have. I bought 2 cans because I thought I'd be doing a lot of things. So that goes in last. The first thing you need, plaster of Paris. And I bought the bucket. You can buy it in a cardboard carton too, I think, but they didn't have that. They had this. I bought this. So my plaster of Paris, 1/3 cup. That's going to go into my measuring cup. And then I'm going to put 1/3 cup of warm water and mix that real good till it's not lumpy. And that's going to take a little while. Then you add that to 8 ounces of your paint. And this is 8 ounces. It's okay. So we'll put that in another bucket. I have some wooden pieces in front of me. What are these? These are shutter slats pulled from an old shutter. We had a long, tall one. My husband pulled the frame away. And she suggests that these are some of her best sellers with words on them, reverse graphic, like I like your junk, smile, keep going, words of inspiration, funny things, farmhousey theme, or anything that makes you, kindness matters, anything on here. Reverse graphic. When you're doing these, you want to make sure you're on your inkjet printer or laser, and she recommends a laser, and that's what she uses. Now, I have to tell you that in my attempt at this process over the last couple weeks, a few attempts, I don't have a laser. I have an inkjet. And what's happening, and I wrote to her too, and I'm hoping that she'll see my message and help me along, because she's very helpful to her followers, is that these were painted with the chalk paint, but maybe I didn't get enough on, or what was under here off, because they had kind of a funny, wonky paint over the years of what was on them. So I told my husband this time to really sand away good, which he did. These were not, I had done them, and they weren't sanded that well. So anyway, what happened for me in the reverse graphic, I did figure out how to do reverse graphic on my own, because you can buy her graphics and they're great and they're not pricey, and I recommend, if that's where you want to go, she's great, and go see her shop, our Upcycle Life or whatever on Etsy, and she's on YouTube, and she has all kinds of really cool stuff. Yeah. And lots of graphics and trending for the upcoming holidays and all that. So anyway, I had done some words. I learned how to reverse graphic by going to YouTube. I figured that out, and now I know how to do it, because I wanted to be able to make my own words too, and stuff, thoughts that I have. So anyway, with all of that, I'm turning this on because I can tell that the chalk or the dust or whatever from these is bothering me a little bit. Okay, so then when she's rubbing hers with a laser jet printer, she's able to wet. There's a whole process. You get these on, you paint them, let them sit 24 hours, dry completely. Then you're going to take your pieces of paper which have your graphics on them, and you're going to have them reversed, and you're going to little Mod Podge, just a little bit, Mod Podge matte, paint it on the graphic, and then you put it on here, and you let that dry for overnight, 24. Then what you're going to do is take a little dish of water and a little rag, clean rag, and you get it a little damp, and then you get it on there till you can see the words come through. Not soaking wet, just enough. And then you're going to just sit and take your fingers and you're going to rub those graphics, that paper, till the paper's all off and the graphics stay. Well, in that process for me, it didn't. I could still see the edges of my paper. It didn't stick like a transfer. It was more like just a piece of paper there and I Mod Podge over it. It's more like a decoupage. And I wrote to her and said that, I'm doing what you're saying, but I find I'm ripping the paper or it lifts right off and there's nothing on the board. It's just my paper and the board and nothing, so I've got to, so what I did was, as a resolve from me, and she suggested that, and I took her up on that, was I don't want to buy a LaserJet printer right away. I want to make sure, I will eventually, but I want to make sure that what she's saying and that the LaserJet really does make a difference. And so I went to Staples with my inkjet reverse transfers, and on all their printers are LaserJet. And for $6 and some change, I did a whole folder full and of, it's like 3 sets of different ones I wanted. And now I can do them with that. And that's what I want to try, So anyway, let's keep working. And, but I did make a bunch, but like I said, they're looking more decoupage than they are transfers, which is okay. I mean, I can still use these and do what I want to do. I guess I'm going to sell some. Like she doesn't put a jute and the bead on them. But I really want to do what she does. So I want to get it right, So let's hope. So that's where I'm at. And I have a bunch of slats in front of me. I have a board that we can do some stuff with. So now that I've got my camera going again, and hopefully it won't fall on me, we could bring this all down and I can show you what I'm doing. Yeah, so I'm going to open some of this paint after too. That's not the best tool, but neither that one. I need a flat one. That might work well. No, not grabbing. I need a flat one. I know I did this thing. There we go. That's lifting now. Some scissors. White. Latex flat white paint. Okay. I'm going to pour that into this bucket here. Clean, and I'm going to pour this right in because you're going to need to mix that later. And you need the whole thing, the 1 cup. No. And I should have a scraper or a spoon or something. This, darn it does smell like bleach. I hope that's not going to hurt anything. This was a bleach bucket. I should have washed it out with hot water. that there were bleach tabs in here. I probably should have done something with a good hot water, but I didn't think of that. I figured, well, anyway. See how it turns out. Live and learn, I guess. Alright, that's got that in it. Alright, now, I'll leave that there. Now I'm going to take my other spoon and move this down here. Okay, I'm going to move this down now. Okay. I had to buy the bucket. Like I said, it comes in a cardboard carton too, I guess, but where I went, they didn't have it. I had to buy it like that. Okay, 1/3 cup. So let's spoon 1/3. That's 1/3 right there. Okay. And we are going to put it in this container for now. That's clean. Okay, now we'll use this and measure my 1/3 water, which is right here. It's warm. It's still warm because I just got it a little while. She says to use warm water. There's my 1/3 cup. Okay. I'm going to pour it in. Okay. Good. And now we're going to stir away at this. use this bucket. I'm not going to leave it in this bucket. No, I'm going to take it out. I'm going to put it in here. Now you put your... I don't know what all that is, but anyway. Okay. Let's see if I can stir this up. Oh, this looks a lot better than what I made before. I don't know what I was doing before, but boy. Wow. But why does it do this? Alright, we have a problem because this is what happened the last time I did this. Hers doesn't look like that. She's right about that. And so that's what happened. I ended up putting a drop of water, a little more water in because it was too thick. And that's where I think I'm going to put just a tad. You know, yeah. Let's see if that makes a difference. Better. Okay. There we go. That looks more like paint. I have texture. This is better. This looks a lot better. Okay, now I'm happy. Yeah. First I was like, oh no, this ain't gonna work. Yeah, this looks better. Cool. That looks better. I'm happy about that because the first recipe wasn't good. Okay. Let's put this cover back on. Get this out of my room. It kind of stinks. Bleachy smell. Alright, so what we're going to do, because the next step is to paint on our project, so that's what I'm going to do. So let's move some of this stuff out of my way. Okay, so I have a little more wise view. I can move this down here too, maybe. Okay. Nice, clean pieces of wood. Yeah. Yeah, let's see if I can dip some of this in and see if I can dip it right in there. There you go. It does have some texture to it. It's going to. It's chalk paint. So it's got some texture to it. You'll see that. You want to just keep brushing, evidently. Brush it smooth on there. Yeah. Yeah. Take a few more. So in my earlier video that I had to stop and start over, so I'll have to update you on what I was talking about, but update in regard to our roofing situation is that the people from this nearby roofing company, young men, have had to come back on several different occasions over the last couple weeks. Evidently, roof repair on old slate is hard to pinpoint sometimes with an old house where it's actually coming in. So coming back and forth, and the second time they tore down what they put up the first time and decided to go with putting up asphalt shingles instead of the slate over the bay area. And hopefully, and this next rain that we're getting will be the true testament as to whether they got the problem solved or not, because we think they did, and I'm hoping, so people say your prayers. We really need to have this resolved so that they can let it all dry good and then get into the inside and repair the ceiling, because it's a mess. It looks awful, and that needs to get done. So hopefully, I'd like to have it done before the fall comes, because I like to decorate in there with my fall decor, and, yeah. But anyway, we did get a bill today in the mail, actually, for everything they did, and it was really quite reasonable. So let's hope that everything is gonna stay on the up and up, and we can call it a job well done, And they will be coming back to do the drywall too. So let's hope. I certainly hope so. And I've enjoyed my pool on the hot days we've had, but I haven't been in for, oh gosh, a good 5 or 6 days in a row now. And usually for August, I'm in there, a couple times a day in August. So it's been cool here. It's been more like autumn weather, early autumn weather. So I don't know what's going on with that, but take what we can get. I mean, it's been good for working around. I did get a lot of, picking up of stuff outside I needed to do, and cutting back some weeds, and I did get a lot of that done. I did get my bottle area dressed up 1 or 2 days, which is, a big deal, really, because this summer has been so full of rain, as you all know, that I have not kept the bottle area dressed up for more than a day, and actually say I got out there and used it and enjoyed it like I've have other summers. This is crazy, and I had it dressed up cute, and I had to take it all down because we're getting more rain. It's crazy. Yeah. Let's see if I can let those just dry like that. Put them aside on that side. We still got to do the other side. I'm eager to let these dry overnight and get the graphics on from the laser and see the laser printer and see if that really does make a difference. She claims it does, so let's hope I can get mine to look like hers. That's my goal. Now this paint, I have to say, has its challenges because it's chalk paint. It's got that texture, so you have to keep stirring it. Like that. Like that. Yeah. Like I'm getting too much on there. I've done my sessions of PT. I'm all done. They're so impressed with my improvement. I'm impressed with my improvement. And I can tell you, right now I'm pain-free and it feels so good. And they think my pool is helping me, which I know it is. And just, continue on doing what I've been doing. And yeah, get it going. Yeah. And I still may need, to go the route of a full knee replacement, but at least this helps me. There's some dry ones here. Okay. Just kind of making sure I don't have lumps on my brush. Yeah. Alright, so, okay. All I had to do was that. Alright, now I do have this new sanding block I bought. And I want to do a piece of wood down here that I had my hand on. I'm going to just rough up the edges just a little bit more. So, I talked about that. Where I got the wood, this girl also claims that she never has to buy her wood. I mean, once the word was out that she's crafting and making signs, her family, came forward, friends, with a lot of the wood that she needs, or she'll find it in, different places, the dump or, thrift stores. She might find a piece that she could do over or something. But anyway, also along the side of the road, well, where did I find this? Sure enough, I went to the bank the other day, and right across the street on the corner where I could pull in easily, which was great, was a whole pile of pallets and pieces of wood, and I went to town grabbing a few good pieces and a pallet. So I'm happy about that. I can, work on just doing what I gotta do. So let's get some paint on this guy. My husband did sand most of these down for me. So good. Getting him involved a little bit too is good. He's 88, but it's good to keep him busy, Yeah. I think he likes to feel purposeful too, Yeah. So we'll let those dry on that side, and then I'll do them over. And yeah, get this up here. And I'll take my bigger, stir it up some more. Yeah. So this recipe, she said, a week to 10 days, 2 weeks, probably tops. But after that, you want to get rid of it and make some more because it doesn't have a long shelf life, she said. Okay. stirred up good now. Yeah. Okay. There we go. I don't know why I'm getting, it looks like it's so stirred up, but unless that's normal. Might have to give this 2 coats. I don't know. Yeah. I'll do the other side. Well, just doesn't look like it. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm doing what she said. And I have stirred the heck out of this. I wonder if it just needs just a tad more water. Yeah. Yeah. Ah, there we go. Oop. See what we go. Just getting the ends on this. Good. I didn't like my mom. Nope. I wasn't happy with the way she was treating me then. No. I loved her and everything, but she, I don't know, she wasn't very nice to me. I would never treat Gina that way. You're getting fat, you know, you're getting fat. You know, like it was a sin too. Like, well, you know, what are you doing about it? What do you do with me? What do you do to keep me active or keep me involved in things? That's your job as a parent too, to help me. Guide me. Nothing to do here. So yeah, I'm eating. You know? Hello? I didn't like that. Nope. Wasn't nice to me then. And that hurt me. It hurt me and I felt very compared to Tessie. You know? But I also triumphed over that. I did triumph over things. Because I did lose weight and I did get guys' attention and I did look like a little cutie. Yeah, I triumphed over all of that, didn't I? I have. Oops. I'm gonna knock that out. Nope. Thinking out loud, I guess. I have to block that part out. Yeah. Oh well. Okay, so okay, wait a minute. Okay, we'll let that be. Put that down there. Okay, just let it dry. Oh my goodness, folks. Okay, let's go back to these and do the other side. Whoops. got a tray, white, one of those meat trays or whatever, food tray, styrofoam trays that I will be putting these on. Yeah. Okay. I'll do the edges after I go. Yeah. So today I made a whole bunch of pretty pieces of jewelry, and if I have time I will get them and show them to you to bring to my vendor spot in downtown Greenville. Let's see if I can take. There. Okay, let's do some more of these. Yeah, so what's going on? eBay, doing all right. The sales are small. They're not, $9 here, $8, or I'm not making great big bucks right now, and I can't say they're slow for me because I just started and I'm liking, any sale that I get, but they're not big whopper money maker. Although I say that, and I did sell a bed cover for $40 something the other day, and I did sell a belt, a leather belt woman, for $35, and I didn't spend much for it. So yeah, it's fun. I mean, I'm having fun with it, and I'm happy. And right now, I've been working. I tell you, people, I have 378 items on, and that is huge for me. When you consider it's just me, I'm the one shopping, washing, bringing it at home, writing them up, washing, drying, ironing if they need it, sewing repair if they need it, on clothing, taking the pictures, making sure everything looks nice, listing them, keeping records, weighing everything, measuring everything, getting that stuff going and paying attention to everything, and My husband very nicely takes everything up to the post office, when we do sell some things. And yeah, I'm loving it. And I think he likes doing that part of it too. So yeah, I hope it continues nicely. So far, we're liking it. Yeah, yeah. There we go. All right, now it looks like these are done and ready for words. So I'll show you how you do that. So okay, so I am going to put this into the water because I don't want it to get all yuck. I'm going to put the cover on my paint. I don't have any others right now. Save that. I'll know that it's my chalk paint, but I could always just put a label on the front too. All right. Making a nice mess, which I'm good for, right? We know that. Alright, so, oh my goodness, I am making a mess. I have to go wash my hands. But anyway, what I'm doing is, okay, what I'm doing, folks, is, let's see. This is what I took to Staples the other day to make my laser jet. Now, the laser jet, oh my goodness, why would I not do that? I put a clip on all of it. Oh, good Lord. All right. Dishes are looking at me dirty again. I love that. That was one of hers. I stay up late to make stuff. That's hers. That's one of her graphics. And you can make them smaller. And as you can see, they're reversed. They're not reversed to you because Next Stop Thrift Shop. Now this isn't reversed. And that will look reversed to you. But Next Stop Thrift Shop. That's kind of nice. Be Kind. This is backwards. This is one of hers. Be Kind. I like that too. It's one of her graphics. Yeah, dishes are looking at me. Next Stop Thrift Shop. What's the matter? Didn't I do? I thought I brought my little. Oh my goodness. Be fearless. Oh, okay. I was going to say, what does that say? Be fearless. I can totally make that. Like that. Kind of cute. I thought I brought some of my small graphics. Oh, don't tell me I didn't bring. Alright. Here's Be Fearless. I can do a couple of those. I can totally make that. Well, I only took a few pages of stuff because, you know, I wanted to, see what I can do, you know. But I mean, I'll be heading back to Staples to get more. And eventually, I will get a laser printer, yeah. But anyway, that's what I did the other day. So let's see if I can use a couple of videos here. And I can totally make that. We're going to take the Be Fearless one. Now you're cutting your graphic out, obviously. This one says Be Fearless. It doesn't say that. It shows it the right way to you. Again, I've reversed it. And this is all on the laser jet. So that's my test tonight, is to see after I do it. Another one. We'll do a couple of them. And what I gotta do is get more on a page so that and I have, so that when I go to Staples, I can get more from my book, you know, on the paper. You don't want to waste money here. But this was just a quick run into Staples the other day. So, got two of these. Let's try this. So, we're going to put those up there. Take these. Take your Mod Podge mat. Satin. Mod Podge mat. Just got 2 big ones of these on Amazon. I forget what it came to. It wasn't too much. I mean, enough, but not outrageous. It was fair. I think it came to, with shipping, I think it came to like 13 something for the 2 of them. Maybe a little more. I'll have to look at my paperwork. I'm going to put some on here, in the middle here. Okay, now all you're doing is taking a decent brush, you know, like this one. This is a good one. I think it's like a flat brush. Decent, it's dry. And you are taking your dry slabs here. This one, these are dry. And these are from taking my paint, Mod Podge, and you go right over your graphic. Be fearless. Yeah, what's wrong with it? Be fearless. Huh. That ain't right. Oh, wait a minute. It's still gonna be upside down. This isn't right. Oh, here we go. I was gonna say something don't look right. So let's see, probably need a little more now. And just put it aside and let that dry. So I'll take my other tray, these kinds of trays, and I'll just put it in there, put it aside, take another one. says don't use a lot of, and yet it's not sticking. You'll be cutting that off after. Yeah. Alright. What else I have? Anyway. Let's see if I can take a bit bigger one. I ain't gonna fit on there though. No. No, too big. Well, that's all I got for transfers that'll fit. And that really makes me wonder why I'll have to take another trip back there tomorrow because I want to do more of this. But I believe this is dry. I don't know, it still feels a little damp. Yeah. Still feels a little damp, so we'll do that. But anyway, so see what else I got to paint. Okay. There is something else I did. But we could do one on this. I might want to put another layer of a white chalk paint on this. Although this doesn't look too bad, evidently. I'm going to be putting black around the edges after it's all done. But, I could put that on there and then put some on this reverse though. Alright, be kind, but that's on a bigger board. I stay up late to make stuff. I like that. But I can't. I'd have to, let's see, hold on. I have to put this down a bit. Okay, wait a minute. I stay up late to make stuff. I don't know if it's gonna fit on there. We'll see. I stay. Okay. Up late. Which this is so true. I sleep when I do. Okay. Okay, so let's see. I stay. I don't know if this is gonna do it. Up late. I don't think it's gonna fit down. Not on here anyway. I stay. Oh, maybe. I stay. I have to shrink it a little. Yeah, this ain't gonna fit on here. Oh well, I'll have to think about what I want to put on that. So anyway, that's kind of, she does a lot of cutting them up and moving them around too, and getting them onto different shapes and things that she wants, you know. So anyway, let's